Food kept past its discard date, mold found on tortillas. That's just a taste of the violations health inspectors uncovered at Valley restaurants this week. Hello Vietnam on Hayden Road near Thomas Road in Scottsdale. 3 major health code violations. No food protection manager. An employee dumping ice into a hand wash sink. A bottle of Dayquil with food and drink items. Filiberto's Mexican food at Main Street off Sycamore and Mesa. 3 violations. A kitchen employee washing his hands without soap. An employee washing dishes without sanitizer. Raw eggs out of temperature. The American Legion post at Chandler at Dobson and Chandler. 3 violations. 3 pans of food kept past their discard date. Visible mold on tortillas. No soap at a hand wash sink. The Claypot kitchen on Dobson Road off Main Street in Mesa. 3 violations. Raw chicken stored over rice. A dishwasher not cleaning properly. Raw chicken and beef not kept at the proper temperature. And the place with the most health code violations? The Rice Garden on Indian School Road off Hayden Road in Scottsdale. 4 major violations. The Rice Garden had an employee handling raw chicken, then not washing his hands. Chow mein and fried rice not at the proper temperature. A bottle of prescription medicine above a prep table. And raw beef not kept cold enough. The restaurant is now on notice to clean up or could be closed down. Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.
All right, that was the bad. This is the good. Here's a look at the Dean's List. These are restaurants getting a perfect health inspection score. We start with Caribbean Cuisine at 67th Avenue and Bethany Home in Glendale. The Spaghetti Shack at Guadalupe and Rural in Tempe. Trapper's Sushi Company at Cotton Lane and Peoria in Surprise. Then we've got Dutch Bros Coffee at Queen Creek and Ellsworth in Queen Creek. Jackie's Mexican Food at Dysart and Rancho Santa Fe in Avondale. And Buddha Cakes at Scottsdale Road and Greyhawk in Scottsdale.